What's up guys, it's Vs.Vance, Cronus Beats here with another Pokemon X and Y Wireless battle, this time versus Necroptic Alligator Trio. So, I actually sent a message off on Google Plus asking if people wanted to go against Cynthia's team, and Vance here replied. So, before we start this battle, quick question of the day is, who is your favorite Pokemon champion from all regions? That's from Kanto all the way to Kalos. So, without further ado, let's hop into this battle. Because Vance is issuing a challenge, and obviously, I accept. So I go off with the usual Cynthia leader Spiritomb, as they actually lead off with a pretty nifty looking blue Gallade. So it's a good matchup for me also, I thought, but unfortunately for me, this Gallade seems to be much more of a trouble than I thought. As you see, it uses Shadow Sneak, so I can't get off my Sucker Punch. Then I go for a Shadow Sneak, as they go for an Ice Punch, which doesn't do much. And I actually go for a Pursuit, just in case thinking they wanted to swap out to save that Gallade for later. But they go for another Shadow Sneak, and does quite a lot of damage to me, but I do get my damage off there. So next they go into their shiny Fail Ninja, and I actually go for the Sucker Punch, I believe, or the priority move, but being faster, their Water Shuriken priority goes off first, and I get hit 5 times for it, but just managed to hang in with 11 life, so Sucker Punch fails that turn, as now I get off my Shadow Sneak on this thing so I can at least do some damage before Spiritomb unfortunately goes down next turn to an Ice Beam. Because as you see, they try to use Extra Sensory. They're probably expecting maybe for my Roserade to come in. And it wasn't actually until I had sent it in that I remembered Greninjas can have the Ice Beam and the Extra Sensory, and that my gal here is weak to it. So taking an Ice Beam like that pretty well, I launch off an Energy Ball and get off the Black Sludge to heal, as their Fail Ninja goes straight out of there. And now they actually go in to kick a Hitmonchan, which is a bit of a counteractive name. So I swap out into my defensive wall Gastrodon, who absolutely trolls throughout the match. So they first go for Vacuum Wave probably to try and get a priority against me, but it doesn't work quite well, as I now get off the Leftovers heal to put me back to full. And so for the next few turns, I go for a Scald, an Earthquake, which takes them down to red, and then a Toxic, just in case I wanted to swap out. As they just go for the Fire and Ice Punch, which I don't know why they went for the Fire Punch, thinking how Gastrodon is both a ground and water, so it wouldn't have that much effect. In fact, none of the punches really have much effect on this thing. So as you see here, using the Toxic just in case they wanted to swap out. However, they don't, and because it's first turn, they're able to survive the poison first turn, but leaves them on such low health that a quick secondary attack on this turn knocks them out, as I go for Scald, and they have to swap into their Absol, who did quite well, but for the wrong reasons. So they lead off into their shiny Absol, their blood red Absol, and I know this thing's going to definitely Mega Evolve into... I keep forgetting what I call this thing that Mega Evolves, which is silly since Absol's my favourite. I can't even think. Just got Absolution for now. So I see there, they went for the me first, but I went off for the Recover expecting some damage. And so this time, they go for the Sucker Punch, as I go for the Earthquake, thinking they're not going to use me first twice. And then on this third turn against this Absol, they actually go for the me first, but I've actually gone for the Scald, so I get the boost from Storm Drain, powering me up and allowing me to that Scald to do even +1 damage against that Absol, so it never stood a chance, unfortunately. So they swap out from that death now into a Pikachu, who tries to knock my Gastrodon off guard here with a Sweet Kiss, and actually landing it, so I get the confusion. However, this confusion doesn't play any part whatsoever in the match, as you'll see here. First turn of confusion, Earthquake goes off. So Pikachu didn't do his job very well, just like Armageddon in my fight against Star. So now they lead off into their final, their Crobat, which I can't do much about here. I could swap, but I decide just for the safety of it, I would just stay in as I go for the Scald, getting off to yellow, as then they heal off their Black Sludge. So really all the rest of this match is just trying to do some damage, trying to Toxic them as they recover and everything, until I eventually do get the burn on the Scald, and decide to swap out into Lucario, as it won't get affected by that cross poison or that poison thang, and I'll be able to take it out quickly with a extreme speed. But yeah, that's really it for this battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. So it's DragonFix1 Cronus Vs signing out.
Come on, give me a beat.